Chef Creig here again, and we are ready for another season of how to cook like a Bajan. It's summertime, so we're getting ready to give you some nice, flavorful, fun dishes, and we're starting out in the proper way, proper port, from a proper place, Carlton at A1 Supermarket. All right, dish number one. I already said that thing's proper, so we're gonna go through that again. But we're doing pigtails, deep fried pigtails. I know some people might be, we never had that, we ain't sure about that, but I'm sure about it. What we can do first, we can put the pigtail to boil. You can get the pigtails, cut them up, bread them, then we can fry them. This is an easy process. Basically, you can either use the salted or the unsalted. I like the salted. If you want an easier way, you turn over your pigtail. You can see where it has the little notches in the bone. You cut right through there. Pork compliments, Carlton at A1 Supermarket. So, we're going to heat our oil, and we're going to heat our oil in some good pots. A line of cookware is the Home Mafia cookware line. Obviously, compliments, Dwellings, Home Store. We can tell you the price a little later, but you know, they're looking good. And I can make sure you cook good in them. All right, so a little secret for you and something for you to remember. Just so you don't have to be running to wash your hands and everything, grab your gloves when you're coating stuff, when you're paneering anything to do with frying, when you have a lot of flour, even making certain batters and doughs. Get your gloves on, make what you gotta make, move off, get rid of the gloves, and then continue with your dish. Flour, meal, and it's the same cornmeal that you make cuckoo with, but don't go take it your grandmother cornmeal that for cuckoo. All right, chopped rosemary. Then some good old cracked pepper. We're not going to add any salt to the coating because they're salted pigtails. And as I mentioned before, you can use unsalted depending on your health preferences. You can use the unsalted, but as I said, for me, I like the salted one, the flavor already in. I just take out as much salt as I want to, and then I do what I got to do. All right, some good old cracked pepper. Compliments, made for market. You're going in. I'm not using egg or anything, just want it to fry, stick on that nice crunchy and crispy texture on the outside. This is what we want, right? Nice and light. Don't worry about the extra coating, that's for the rest of pigtails. You know, it look ready to eat, but it ain't ready yet. We're gonna fry it, and then we're gonna toss it in the sauce. I think we can check and see if the oil, check it old school, man, and see what's going on with the oil. It ain't really moved, so it ain't there yet. We can get a couple more minutes, then we can fry. Then we can coat, then we can plate up, and that's it.
At A1 Supermarkets, we cater to your cats and your dogs, your fish and your budgies, your special ladies and their hobbies, and your everyday everybodies. We cater everything for everyone at Carlton and Emerald City Supermarkets. Proper.
Oil getting hot, but in the meantime, we can get this barbecue sauce ready. Simple barbecue sauce, because we already got the sauce, the Swiss jerk barbecue sauce, but we can make it a little more ours. Add some run, a little more brown sugar, and we can get some rosemary going on in there as well. So, take your pot away. You don't want it to catch unless you want it to. Another tip, you hold it over the stove. The heat, the flame can actually climb into the bottle, and then it could burst on you or with some break, and then flames everywhere. We don't want that. We want the blue flame stay where it's supposed to be and do what it's supposed to do. Add some rosemary right in there. Add our sugar as well while it's reducing. I'll tell me when to stop it now. Good. A little shake. Boiling, coming along. Good. Never got too much sauce. Everything hot. My sleeves holding together good. Thank you for security. Had a little more heat in the short sleeve, 3/4, right? It could go long too. Let me show you things while we cooking, man. Prosecure treated we good. Thank you, Prosecure. We can boil that back up later. Yeah, later, not now. So while that reducing, I can take a couple minutes. We can get ready to fry because we gotta do a little switcheroo. So I can see in a little 1 or 2 coming back. All right, so we're switching over. We just push this up top. See here looking blue. do flames and salt together. Good. You're already over. I can actually take these off for now. That's what we can get. So as we put into, we keep the cover close by. So when it gets hot enough, obviously the fat and stuff can start to crackle and pop. I think that's the word in. Here they're ready. So don't be afraid. Just let it get in there. Work with your good pots. Yeah, hot cross here, I tell you no, no noise never hurt nobody. But see, whole mafia got we covered down. Thank you, dwellings. So, believe it or not, the pork talking to me. Why you say that? When you're frying, usually when things are almost finished, you hear a louder fry, because it becomes lighter. So you can hear it, as we say in the kitchen, talking to us, telling us that we're ready. That's the same concept for French fries. Anything like that can fry and become lighter. Fry can get louder, so it can soon be ready. And we don't want them too far, see? Golden. Lighter, that's what we're looking for. Nothing too dark, because we can make it darker with our barbecue sauce. So bear with me and the face getting up. We've got some heat here. Woo! Got them on there, all out. We can bring the two together, right? Right in there. Do some left hand work, man, so when I can see everything. So thank you so much, Carlton and A1. So we just fold in now. Not clothes, not blankets, not sheets, nothing like that, no curtains. We fold in the sauce. And while we're folding in and the heat's still on, again a reduction in the sauce and adding flavor. Because anything that intensifies, flavor gets stronger. And that's what we want. You know something? We want to get our garnish too. We can fry it a little bit. Watch me again. Hold the cover. Like if you keep that noise and it can be bouncing about the place, the oil and thing. Only a couple seconds. The difference already. Looking sweet. It's ready. So we can get ready to plate up. I don't think we need to get away and come back. When you're ready? Are you ready for sure? Put one up high, man. Stay there, do not fall off. Good. Right on top. Oh dear. And we don't need any more than that. So as I said before, this is deep fried pigtails tossed in a jerked rum infused barbecue sauce. And then we garnish it with some fresh rosemary. Nice and simple. So after this, we're going into a nice proper pork Alfredo. Using our good old cheddar cheese, some anchor heavy cream, and a little bit of white wine from Mindful Market. So one down, the other one coming, and a lot more to go. Chef Creig, I'll be back. This is How to Cook Like a Bajan.
Do It Best Barbados is here to take your family fun day to the next level. It's easy and time-saving. Just visit www.doitbestbarbados.com. With our user-friendly website, browse our entire inventory from anywhere. Search for gifts, toys, gardening, or paint supplies. Once you're finished, click Delivery or Pickup. Then check out your items. And with our fast, reliable service, get them delivered right to your door or collect from any of our 4 store locations. So what are you waiting for? Visit www.doitbestbarbados.com today.
All right, guys, dish number 2. Fried pigtails done, tossed in that jerk barbecue sauce, and a little bit of monkey and rum. Eclipse to be exact. Now, pork still proper. Again, is number 2. This is a pork Alfredo. Yes, a pork Alfredo. Not chicken, not shrimp, pork. So this is a proper pork Alfredo PPA. So we got our, thank you again, Carlton. This is a shoulder chop. So we can season this. Hit it with some lemon juice. All right, lemon or lime, whichever one you choose. Don't worry about it. Salt and pepper. And we're gonna use Bajan season on this one. because we can give it a hard sear in the saute pan. Hold my fear. We got it getting ready, getting hot. We don't want to have it sticking and the seasoning burning. We don't want to waste the good seasoning. And we can season both sides, don't worry. See what we got? Pink Himalayan sea salt. Mindful market, thank you very much. Flip it or turn it, whatever you want here. Good. I know I got on the glove, but we can use this tongue still. Black pepper. Salt again. But we don't want that one side blind. I want all two sides to taste good. Good. So, next step, Bertolli. We're using the extra virgin this time. You got a nice hard syrup on this pork. And you can see it hot already. Oil already dancing. Nice hot pan. I'm gonna drop, allow the lime juice to just drop off. We're going in. Alright. Let's see here, Taylor. Singing, music, kings dancing. Alright, so we can flip the pork in a minute and then we can move on to pasta. Everybody get up. So it's time to take out this pork. Switch it off, give one a little look too, but we can't dirty the whole place. We don't need it all the way cooked. We still want some tenderness. We close there though. Open up. It's hot boat here though. As we said, blue flames, salt gas, keeping everything nice. So, no salt going in, Maggie. Working with Roma linguine. You know my favorite pasta, Roma. That's it. I got good ones out there, but this is mine. So we added it in. All right, pork, finish. We can cut it up now. It rests for a while, a couple of minutes. See, we let the liquid drain off there. Extra fat off. Right, just trim away. Right, so straight through. Got long pasta, and along with the pork. Give me a second there, let me check the pasta. It getting more flexible, that's what we want. We don't want it overcooked, and a good sign of overcooked pasta, the water gets extremely starchy. Good. It's hot cross here though. That's beautiful pasta. Because once we sear everything, we put this into the pan with the white wine and the heavy cream, the al dente turns to perfection. We're gonna finish cut this pork. See, so we almost there, that little bit of pink. There's absolutely no blood or anything. But this now we're gonna finish in there so it stays tender. We don't want to cook it all the way through, then we lose that moisture. We keep the moisture, and then we finish it in the pan with the pasta. When the pan gets hot, we're going to hit it with onion, garlic, fresh herbs, and then we're going to hit it with this white rose wine. We're using a fruity one. The fruit and the spice goes good with the pork, and this is compliments Massy Stores. Nice onion. Here and saying, no flavor can't kill nobody. Garlic, freshly chopped. Pork and garlic go hand in hand, remember that. Good. At this point, we've got the searing going on. We're going to give this a little minute, and then we're going to add our pasta. Because when we add in the pasta and the white wine, we're going to finish off the cooking of the pasta, allow the white wine to infuse and go in, and then we're going to add our pork and simmer and come down. Heavy cream, a little bit of anchor butter, and then obviously the anchor cheddar cheese. All right, so we got caramelization going on. Had the pan ready, not too hot because we didn't want to burn the garlic or anything. So it's a cross between sweating and a light saute. That's what we're looking for. At this point, we're going to put the white wine in. Hit with the wine. So there are many different ways of people doing Alfredo. Some people do the sauce on the side and then add it in and everything. But me, I love to build flavors. Pasta goes in now. using the veggie Maggie. We can add it at this point as well. We will start out with one, and we see where we at, and then we can build and come up. Remember, you can put in, you cannot take out. Add your salt, add your flavors gradually. Don't rush it. Be looking good. What's next? Want to know what's next? We got in the wine, we got in the onions or shallots, as some other parts of the world would say. Garlic gone in, and then our pasta's in there simmering. So, next step, heavy cream. And I can treat me good again. Extra yield, meaning it's going to come together a lot faster. Yield, thicken, whatever you want to call it, is going to happen faster with this dish. Sorry, with this cream in this dish. So where we at again? You see we got all the liquid there from the wine and everything. We're going to allow that to come together. Then when that comes together, we're going to add all of our other ingredients. And notice also, while I'm stirring, I'm not raking the pan with the tongue. All right? Cheese ain't gone in, the pork ain't gone in, so we can do all of that. And then we would see if we need some more of the Maggie vegetable cube. And cheddar cheese, as we said, Bajans, we took this, we adopt this cheese. This is Bajan cheese, don't mind where it come from. So we're gonna go right in. We gotta get the pork in. Gonna get that in. All right. I can tell you all a little secret, right? Don't be upset. Alfredo is nice, but you know me, he's 100% Bajan, or maybe 150%. I say the macaroni pie guy. Why I'm doing it? Because I know a lot of my friends and a lot of Bajans love Alfredo pasta. So we're gonna say thanks later, right? We can mix everybody together. This is what we're looking for, coming together good. I know you can, use your Parmesan cheese and everything, but as I said, this is how to cook like a Bajan. And Bajans can cook with cheese and cheddar cheese. So that's the cheese that I'm working with. One more thing now. Well, not one, a couple more. It's green onion or spring onion. We added some of that. Adding some chiffonade basil. All right. As I mentioned, some butter. Man, excited, man. A nice thickness, nice creaminess, everybody coming together. You like that? You come close to you. Take a look. Take a look. See that what we're looking for.
Keep you and your family safe with Sol Gas. Here are some helpful tips to keep you and your family safe when cooking with Sol Gas. Never tamper with the cylinder and only use the Sol-approved regulator and a hose designed for use with LPG. Securely connect the regulator to the cylinder valve until it clicks into place and is properly fastened and secured. It is important to check the hose clips and the rubber hose to ensure they're in good working condition and properly secured. It is important to check your hose and regulator and change them as needed. Change your rubber hose every 2 years. Change your regulator every 5 years. If there are signs of damage to your regulator, contact an approved Sol gas distributor or a Sol service station for replacement immediately. Safety first with Sol Gas.
All right, so we ready to plate then. Plate up. How we gonna plate up? We going in. Oh, Roma. Woo! All right, a little more. Then we can grab a spoon. Add a little tip more sauce, and then we can garnish up. Stay there. Thank you. More sauce. We don't need to overdo. As we say, that good. I like to go with the cracked pepper, then we add the green, and then finish off. So we can go close. We don't mind if it goes around the plate. And that cracked pepper on the pasta. I love it. Green. Good. And then some local, fresh microgreens. Just to make that central presentation correct. As I said, this is your proper pork Alfredo. We have some good products in there. I didn't tell you about them. I can see in the next episode, we're getting ready to do some fish. Came from proper pork. to some good old fish. I can see you next time. I'm Chef Creig. This is How to Cook Like a Bajan.